to PeakFlow Power number 24. Actually, I mean, it's not just me today. Marcus is on the call, emergency call, so he'll be, joining the live stream in any minute now. But the reason why we weren't able to do the last live stream, which was last Friday, because me and Marcus were in New York for a networking event, so that's why I wasn't able to attend that. But or at least I am here now. So if you guys have any questions about high ticket dropshipping, e-commerce, building a business, then drop in the comment section below or in the live chat, and I'll do my best to answer each and every single one of them. So with that being said, we'll just wait for some people to come in. This is interesting. All right, so let's see. All right, yep, we are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. So again, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Just me today until Marcus joins the stream. Last week we were in a networking event with people that are in the marketing space that run YouTube ads. I was able to connect with a lot of other people that run info businesses, e-commerce businesses doing $100,000 a month or more, or 7-8 figure entrepreneurs. And I was able to meet a lot of people that were in the e-commerce space that a few of them were actually doing high ticket, and a few of them were doing like low ticket. Someone did like email marketing, someone did like SEO. So a lot of people in the e-com space in the networking event in New York City. It's a lot of fun. Met a lot of people and had a good time. But let's see, got some questions coming in. So we have Lynn says, how much, excuse me, how much do I need to begin dropshipping and how much for your 101? So let me see. To begin dropshipping, specifically high ticket dropshipping, I would recommend a budget about $2,000. And in terms of like where that budget would go, it'd be pretty simple. So about $300 of that would go to an LLC. So we recommend doula, just have your LLC. And then your Shopify theme, that's going to be about $340 roughly. And then after your Shopify theme, you're going to have Shopify subscription. That's about $39 a month. And then you're going to have Shopify apps. With Shopify apps, that's going to be $100, $150 a month. And the rest of the budget, about $1,200 to $1,000 would go into paid Google ads to start with. In terms of how much for one-on-one, that's going to depend on your individual situation and what you're looking for, because everyone is it's customized for every single person. So if you're interested, you can go to ecomhighticket.com to book a call with us, and the call is free. We have Jill that says, yo. Got some questions from Instagram. It says, so Ecom with Dave says, can someone manage 2 to 3 stores all by themselves? Yeah, I mean, we have people that manage 2 to 3 stores all themselves. It's not recommended, especially if you don't have one store doing the revenue and profits that you want it to be. It doesn't really make sense to open more and more stores unless you just that much time. I think. What's up?
Yo, what's good?
This is middle answering some questions. So let me finish up. Yeah, so to answer your question, 2 to 3 stores by themselves, absolutely doable, but I wouldn't recommend it. How did your emergency call go?
We'll talk about this later. How's questions?
Yeah, I'll just answer some questions from Instagram. Yeah. So got another one. And realistically,
you guys are popping already, Matt, early in the flooding with questions.
Yeah, I mean, they missed us last week. That's what happened.
Oh, right, my bad.
Realistically, what's a good budget for ads for someone doing $50K a month profit? You don't budget for 50K a month profit. You budget for you budget for revenue, and then your profit's what's left forward. So to do 50K a month profit, you would have to do 400 to 500,000 roughly. 300,000 to 500,000, depending on your margins. Thank you, thank you. Should you search for USA suppliers when you're from Europe? That depends on if you are. Oh, sorry, we're getting a ton of notifications. Let me just mute. Should you search for USA suppliers when you are from Europe? So it depends on where you're from and where you want to sell. So if you're in the US and you want to sell in the US, then yes, you should work with USA suppliers. But if you're in Europe, you have a Europe company, then you want to work with European-based suppliers. Jill says, I started a commission sales job this week. I really need a job. I also have a job offer that's hourly pay. I want to focus solely on my dropshipping business. What's better to work for that? Well, commission sales will help to grow. However, the hours are really weird. What are the hours, if you don't mind? So I think she's just asking. She has a commission sales job, but wants to focus on dropshipping. Depends on her schedule. So if she's working like 9 hours a day, then realistically she only has like 2 to 4 hours a day, if she even wants to put in those hours. Because after you work a normal job, like, and you get home, you probably don't want to, work on your business. That's most people. But if you're able to do that, that would put 2 to 4 hours a day. The key with business and working a 9-to-5 job at the same time is really consistency. Like, I wouldn't put 10 hours a day into your business to skip your job for that day. I would rather you just put in 2 to 4 hours every single day consistently, day after day, and keep making progress forward. So it's better to be consistent, even if it's only 2 hours a day, than try to put a bunch of hours up front and then lose motivation, because I've seen that happen with most people.
Like morning meeting, then out in the field all day. Damn.
I'll be making 500 base. Yeah, I mean, with those hours, I would still put 2 to 4 hours a day if she can. Morning meetings, every day meetings. That's interesting. At 100 to 130K a month, the last couple months, ads efficiency drops below my 7-day ROAS target if I bump ads currently. How would you see 300K plus, ideally without adding new brands? Well, the easiest way is by adding new brands. But if you don't want to add more brands, then think about it. If you push more traffic, your ROAS is going to drop. So how can you get more sales out of that same ad budget? It's going to come down to optimizing your landing page and offers to see if you can convert more of that same ad budget that you're spending anyways. If you're just going to do paid ads, if you're hovering around 100 to 130K, I would invest a percentage of your profits into SEO. So 6 months down the line, you're going to have another stream of income coming in from organic.
Trevor, you're a G, bro.
You are a G too, bro.
Thank you, bro. I'm going to ask a question that I know a lot of people are wondering.
Yeah.
Ask it to you, Trevor. I'm going to ask you very seriously. From one business partner to another. I'm going to ask. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the question is, what is high ticket dropshipping?
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. I know a lot of people wondering what high ticket dropshipping is. How would you explain high ticket dropshipping to a stranger that doesn't know anything about? They don't even know what e-commerce means. What the fuck is an e-commerce?
Yeah. So I'd say the easiest way to explain that is like you're building a virtual Best Buy.
Oh,
Um,
I like
yeah, Best Buy carries like Samsung, Apple, all the tech products, refrigerators, everything. You're just doing that same thing in a different niche, hopefully, online while a retail showroom. So hopefully they know what Best Buy is, though.
I know, right?
Um,
Our kids might not know Best Buy. Yo, I was watching on YouTube, NVIDIA just made like this little robot that's actually like mad real. If you guys search NVIDIA robot, it came out like a day ago. The CEO of NVIDIA made like this robot that like you talk to, it's like a little doggy, and like it just AI is here. AI is here. So I'm saying that because, dude, our children might not actually know Best Buy. Our children won't even know Macy's. Do you know Macy's?
I don't know what Macy's is.
Macy's is gone, bro.
What do you mean? It's
Model.
gone?
I think Macy's went bankrupt.
Wait, I went there like a month ago.
Oh, I'm fucking delusional.
Maybe that.
You know,
Maybe another store.
it was. I swear it was Macy's.
Maybe something similar. Wait.
Well,
Macy confirms closure of iconic store and sets liquidation date.
oh, maybe that's what it was.
Maybe it's just from one location. In Rochester. Okay.
Yeah, I just know a lot of Macy's are closing, cause like that was one of the big conglomerates. I think Netgear was like the start of like the internet. What the fuck's a Netgear now? You know what I mean? Oh no, Netgear.
Netgear is like a modem. They make like a Wi-Fi routers and stuff.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'd
bro.
say
I'm saying AI is here.
I'm not surprised like these retail stores are going bankrupt because you have so much overhead, the employees, you have rent, you have the product costs, you have bills, insurance, all this overhead every single month. And what your margins have to be really good because you know you're paying people a good amount, even though they're working minimum wage most likely. You still have a lot of expenses going on month over month. The hours are different every week. I'm afraid this job and what it requires me to do will dedicate my full time to this position.
Your
I
time.
mean, if you have different hours every week, you just work on your business more or less every single day. Some days, if you're busy, then you work less. Some days, if you're less busy, you can work more in your business. But I would say set a baseline. So just put in at least a minimum 1 or 2 hours a day if you can.
Yo, sorry to cut you off, Trev. Me and Mikey were actually talking about this today, guys. You guys know, like, Trevor is actually one of the only people in my life, and I've met a lot of people, and there's no disrespect to those people, but Trevor's one of the only people that could actually beat me in consistency, and it irritates me. But you guys should actually listen to what he says. Like, if you just do a little bit every day, some days you have less time, but you still do it, and then some days you have more time, you do it. Like, that is the key. Like, he just gave you guys a fucking sauce, and you guys just
It's no sauce. It's quite simple. but most people won't do it.
Guys. That is that fucking attitude that you love and you hate. It is that simple, and he just does it. And I get it. This motherfucker is consistent.
Look, I mean, you gotta be consistent on everything. You want 6 packs, you can't just go 6 months. Go 6 years and it's still going.
I like that.
Something like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Tips for getting toll-free number for text messaging. depending on the phone carrier that you're using, for example, Open Phone, they give you like a template that you can use. You just have to be very generic in the way that you submit your answers. So, for example, how will you be using text messaging for your business? You got to say, we will be using text messaging to update customers, notify of any order updates, and shipment updates. Something simple like that. But it has to be generic enough where you're not specifically telling them what you're doing, because most of the times you will be doing those, but most of the time you will be doing other things on top of what you're telling them.
Follow the templates. Follow the templates. Can make
high ticket sales from my first month using $300 in ads. You can, but having more budget will definitely give you a better chance of doing so. So with $300 in ad spend, you have to be very careful where you spend your budget. You have to, one, not spend it on more than 3 brands. 2, make sure the spend is going to the right keywords. And 3, you have to go slow with the bid. So don't try to spend $30 a day. You're going to spend your whole budget in 10 days. I would rather make it last a month at a lower spend budget than try to dump all $30 a day and spend the whole budget in 10 days.
How many months? Oh, my bad.
How many monthly searches should a brand have to advertise? 2,000 for brand sounds good.
But it's specific
products at 500. Is that enough? And what's the sweet spot?
Pretty good question.
Who wants it? You want to take it, or I'll take it?
I'll take it, and then you tell me how you feel about it. Okay.
Right, yeah.
How many monthly searches should a brand have to advertise? How many monthly searches should a brand? Well, monthly search, I look at like if it has more than 10K monthly search for me. That's how I gauge the metric. When I search the brand, it's like, oh, do they have search volume? So that's the monthly search. But for the budget for the brand, I look at the profit margin. So if I have like 1,500 profit on like one, then I ballpark it to around it. And so if you have $2,000 to spend for a brand, like hopefully they got some good margins to work with. That's why I say I would base the profit margin off of the amount of cap I'm going to spend. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's correct. I guess I would add that search volume doesn't really matter, because the way we're doing our marketing, we are targeting branded search. So someone searching Samsung TV, so the keyword Samsung. I meant
two monthly searches. That's still not bad, I think, right? Because that's still 2,000 warm clients. Even if 20% is like fake, you have 80%. That's 1,600 warm as market. And then you can also move up the funnel.
I think some of my best selling brands, they only have 2,000 to 3,000.
Really?
Yeah. Even your brand, I feel like doesn't have that much. 5K.
My brand had like 20, I think.
Your top seller?
I don't know at this point. I think because they're averaging around that ballpark. They're not like the one we saw the other day with like fucking half a mil. Guys, we're just doing research on what like our brands, and then
yeah, my brand only has 1,600.
How much your brand have?
1,600.
Dude, like that's the thing, right? Like branded searches, they're bottom of the funnel. Like 2,000 is actually a lot. Bro, that's 2,000 warm ass clients. If you convert even 10% of 2,000, that's like 20 to pay you 3,000, 4,000, like 20 heads a month. And that's just one brand.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah, I mean, the search volume doesn't really matter. I'd say the sweet spot is around 2,000 in terms of competition and demand. But yeah, more search volume doesn't necessarily mean that you'll sell more of that brand, because more of the time, if the brand has a lot on like retail sites like Best Buy, Amazon, Wayfair, all the big sites, even the brand's own site, and you're just competing with them. So it's better if they have less search volume. So 5K and under, K to 2K, from my experience, is like the sweet spot.
Trevor, what's a good search volume for a generic word, or like a generic, like a high campaign, monthly search volume? What's your number?
No, it doesn't matter,
Really?
but more than a couple thousand.
Of
I want to look at the intent of the keyword. So if sauna has 80,000 searches, I don't really care because I'm most likely not convert on that. But I would rather pick something like 2-person barrel sauna that's more specific and long tail.
Oh,
It has like maybe 1,000 searches. Well, I know that I can get that to convert.
that's so smart. That's what you look. You look for long tail keywords in the general.
Yeah, for example, bathroom vanities. If someone's searching bathroom vanity, what do they want? They want a bathroom vanity, but do they want a 36-inch or 24-inch?
Yeah.
72? Do they want a double sink, one sink? Do they want like a countertop? Do they want a quartz, double vanity, triple vanity?
Right.
All these vary. But if someone searches 72-inch bathroom vanity, I would bid on that term. It's a lot of times that's cheaper than the word bathroom vanity, actually. So
And it has higher intent.
way higher intent. You can just send them to a collection page with all your 72-inch bathroom vanities, and then there are keywords like blue, like 2-inch blue bathroom vanity. Well, you just have to filter your catalog by blue vanities that are 72-inch. Send them to a collection page with all that. It just really matching the intent of the keyword to your landing page and making sure that your offer is best or in terms of like quality and at least as good as your competitors.
Yeah.
So how else can I check competition besides the left panel Google Shopping? Left panel isn't always accurate for finding stores. Any better way to measure it? I mean, just going to the actual shopping ad listings and clicking show more stores and open up all of those. That's going to be the best way.
I also go on like Google and I'll search the niche, and then I do the apostrophe and then the .myshopify.com. I do that and test it sometimes. Like I'll find a niche and then do the Shopify and source through all the Shopify stores that are in that niche. That's what I do. Hopefully that helps.
That's a nice golden nugget. I got a question.
Well, question, Trevor. Please don't be nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm shaking.
Why are people balding so much younger? Like, I feel like people are just. I just like at the gym today. I just like look around. Like, why are there so many men that are balding? It's like they're probably in their 30s and 40s. Like,
don't say that, Trevor.
It's a
dude. I'm pretty sure hair loss is a real thing, dude. I'm blessed. I'm fucking blessed. Both my grandpas both had nice hair. Like they both cared out their hair till their grave. My grandpa was on like his hospital combing his hair. Yeah, so I think it's genetics, dude. To answer your question, I think it's genetics. Well, not everyone can have nice hair like you, Trevor.
It's stress and diet. I mean, look, I mean, it wasn't that great before, but like my hair is so much better now.
I actually want to talk to you guys about something. When you guys are starting your dropshipping stores and high ticket entrepreneur, like make sure you guys find a way to release your stress, right? The past week, Trevor came over to New York. We were connecting with other entrepreneurs, and there were some, I'm not gonna name who, but like they make money, 7-8 figures, but one of them, like a few weeks or a few months ago, had to go to the ER because he was so stressed. So I say that because I think it's very real. When you guys are starting a business, you guys have questions, you guys need to just find a community. That's what I'm trying to say. And me and Trevor will do our best to help every week. You know, we have these calls for you guys. Honestly, we literally just help you guys. You know, the free material, peakflowacademy.com/school, that's for free. But don't forget your mental health. I know it's like so like cliche, but literally like it's a marathon, not a sprint. And me and Trevor, we got you guys. Hope you guys feel that.
Yeah, it's definitely not cliche because that was something that I overlooked early on in my journey. It's like, it doesn't matter.
Really?
Let me just keep grinding it out. Like, we don't care about my health, but I mean, it ended up working fine. But looking back, if I could focus on health at the same time, I feel like I'll be even further ahead. So
yeah, let's stick on all.
Yeah,
Really,
don't overlook your health, because like a healthy body, healthy mind,
all right.
it goes a very long way in business.
Amen. Agreed. Yeah. Alex.
I miss
Yo,
y'all.
Alex,
It's been long.
bro. He be showing mad love on my IG too.
Me too. Me too.
Alex is a real one.
We gotta do a meetup sometime with all the
A mastermind?
New York City.
A networking event.
Speaking of networking events, you went to a networking event last night.
I know. I got like 7 different handles, bro. It's crazy. Oops. Am I on live? Oops. Business handles, guys. Come on.
Business handles. Business.
Yeah, dude. I was in like some influencer networking event. Yeah. Ask me some questions about, bro. Ask away. I'm an open book. To all my Reddit lovers as well.
Was it strictly business?
Of course.
But
I'm very professional. But a lot of them, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what I learned. And you guys listen carefully too. Influencers, all your favorite influencers are broke. I'm gonna tell you why they're broke. Even if they have millions and billions of views and they make mad brand sponsorships, I realize like the game they play is like you get views, get attention, and then they don't know how to monetize. No influencer knows how to monetize. And they'll make all the views and then they just get brand sponsorships. And yeah, you can make $1 million contract or whatever, but then you've signed your voice away. Because the moment you say something out of pocket, brand sponsorship cut, you're fucked. So
that's
the biggest
why you can't. Yeah.
What were you about to say, Trev?
Sorry, cut you off.
No,
I was gonna say, like, that's why you can't be reliant on brand sponsorships.
dude, if there's one brand I'm rely on, it's my branded suppliers, my brother. Cause like, like dropshipping is so good, bro. Like, you just have to network and get a few supplier connections, and then after that, you have the products that you could just sell. How you sell is up to you. But like, I'm not binded, you know. And me and Trevor, we're at the point where like we built our dropshipping store. We have a coaching program to help others build it because there's so much market. A lot of you guys wonder like, oh, you guys doing so well with your ecom. Why'd you start a coaching? It's because we were doing so well and there's more. You know, we live a life of abundance. And now we're doubling down on both our ecom coaching, building out SaaS, software, AI around what? Branded suppliers, high ticket dropshipping. So if there's one brand, you know, sponsorship, it'd be my top bestseller brand. I love my brands. So all love to high ticket dropshipping. That is it.
That is it. So if a relevant keyword from another brand appears in a Google Ads campaign that's a low CPC, should I phrase match it, remove the brand, or keep it since it brings customers? If it's a brand that you carry and showing up in the wrong brand, I would remove it.
Same.
But if it's not a brand that you carry, then you could leave it. Thanks, dudes. You are awesome. Oh, when you were doing millions and billionaires, I mean millions and billions, sound like fucking Donald Trump.
I'm crying.
What's up, guys? I have a question for y'all. Ask away. One of my suppliers has a lot of reviews on these products, like 300 plus. will I need that many reviews on the product to compete, and how important reviews? You'll need 300, but having reviews definitely do help. It's not going to make or break if you're going to be profitable. It can help you make more profits from your ad spend. So yeah, it is quite important. So in the beginning, you don't have any reviews. I don't recommend faking reviews because I know all you e-com guys out there, you faking reviews. It's actually illegal to fake reviews now by the IRS. It's as of November 2024. It's illegal to import fake reviews. You guys are going to do anyways. I can't stop you, but I'm just warning you. No fake reviews. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to get real reviews by getting orders in, calling the customers up after they receive their item, and tell them, hey Sally, just checking up on you. Like, how did you get your sauna that was delivered last Thursday? Blah 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 blah. And then you ask them like, how's your experience shopping with our store? And then just pitch them like, we'll offer you a $50 Amazon gift card if you leave us a photo review. Easy, like 75% close rate. They were bought from you. It's like no brainer. They just have to take a photo, write a couple sentences, and they get a gift card. Light work.
I didn't even know that you do that.
You can also send gift cards, not gift cards, like postcards. That's what I used to do with our business. I bought a bunch of envelopes and cards, and I would just hand write like thank you letters and send it to customers. You could do that as well, get reviews that way. But honestly, just calling them just way easier, way faster.
Call them, ask for a review.
And then once you get the reviews, put a watermark on it ASAP, because you other e-com guys be stealing reviews from stores.
Facts. I love that.
They don't play the game fair,
Yeah.
Because they sell their own products in their store. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you just have to see how well your ads do with them advertising as well. Yo, I've been running my store for the past couple months and looking to start scaling hard soon. What systems or automations have made the biggest difference in scaling your stores without burning out? I feel like this is a Marcus question.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm so excited to answer this. You know why? Sometimes they call me the fortune teller. Yes. Sometimes I see things and they just happen. I actually just released a video. I'm not trying to promote myself, but like at 12 p.m., like literally 35 minutes ago, I scheduled my video on automations. So there's this one automation that changed my life. It will change yours. The automation is the email automation. Like when I get an email from my supplier, it pings my Slack. That's like for me was the craziest because it went from me like because I was always checking my emails. I'm either checking my email or I'm not. That notification was like, boom, made all my life so efficient. So you should check that video. I like literally just showed that automation there. That's my answer. And I answered it before he even asked it on a YouTube vid. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty elite.
Thank you, bro. What automation for you though, Trev?
I mean, we use a similar automation, but for me, the best is like missed calls.
Interesting. Missed calls, text back?
Not just missed calls, text back. I have a Slack channel that says missed calls, and it has like, hey team, pings a team, and then here's a number that was missed call. Please call back ASAP. So I can now see like during my employee shifts which ones are missing calls.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roast them about it. I'm kidding.
They missed calls.
I'm a nice boss. I promise.
Trevor's the best. All right.
How would you compete with a brand selling their own products and giving away $100? Marcus mentioned giving a free gift is good enough to compete.
It's not about like good enough to compete. It's about like being creative, in my opinion, and getting the customer. at the end of the day, you need to talk to the client. I think that's going to be the best way to compete with any brand. Like, I'm pretty sure like my brand, they sell themselves too, but I clean it because I'm on the sales part. Because once I get the number, I'm dialing. But the $100 away, I think what I was trying to say is just be creative with it. And then also second way I would recommend is like tap into the channels that they're not doing. So like if they're all on Google, I don't know, maybe Bing might actually work a little bit. Like you might have some open market. It's about just taking total addressable market. Like how much market can you take and how much do they have? How much can you take? And when you're taking it, are you profitable? That's what I say. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your offer could be different. I think that's what you should be aiming for. Either way, you shouldn't try to undercut them, like give $125 off. You should do something like if you're selling a grill, maybe sell a grill cover that says free grill cover, value $149. So either the customer has a choice to get $100 or the actual grill cover that's worth $149.
Give them the options.
It's not about being better, it's about being unique.
Right.
Most of the time. Marcus, would you recommend calling the customers after getting their numbers or just texting?
So like I like to think of myself as a client. So let's say I'm about to buy a grill. I just got a new crib, Airbnb, about to buy a grill. I'm shopping online. And then I have some motherfucker text me or have someone call me. To be honest, I would probably feel more better like with someone calling me. It's like, damn, like I was shopping for. It's like, how'd you know? Who are you? And like they would have sucked me in. So I think if you're shy, just text. But I would recommend I would call and text. Like the answer is like both. Call them twice. If they don't pick up, then text them. You know, it doesn't hurt to get on the phone. That's how you're gonna stand out against any other competitor. You know.
Yeah, double dial, call 2 times, and then text them.
Double dial.
Text them from your phone if you really wanted to, because if they're a blue bubble, so ridiculous, then they're more likely to respond if you have an iPhone texting them versus an Android.
Trevor, that's ridiculous to you, right?
Was that?
That's ridiculous to you, right? Like people respond more on the blue.
Bro, even
like
when
what's the thought process behind that?
Even when I was in like middle school or high school, like same shit.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, just what girls like green bubble, blue bubble. It actually does matter. Like being in the like, don't even bother getting Android. Like people will just look down on you. You're gonna okay. You can use Android if you want, but like honestly, you should have an iPhone, even if it's your secondary phone.
That's fact though. Bro, back then, if you had a Android, like you're getting roasted, bro. Like, why is your shit not in the blue? Like, that was just how it is. So you're not wrong.
Look, yeah. If you text her in your your green bubble, she's gonna block you.
She actually might.
Like, who's this guy? Just get out of here.
Brokey got an Android. That's what they're thinking.
Nah, but like, if you have an Android, you're probably not broke.
I'm pretty sure Android's actually a better phone, almost technically, but Apple got the branding.
Right? I hate to say it, but that's true.
Is that real? Is that actually?
Yeah. I had an Android for a few years. During that period, like I was like, "Fuck, someone made to switch," and I switched back to an iPhone afterwards, just because like of the blue bubble and FaceTime.
Yeah, the ecosystem.
Like you can FaceTime people back then. Now you can't. But like,
does Samsung have a FaceTime? They definitely do.
No, they don't have FaceTime.
That's kind of crazy.
They have like like Google Duo, which is the same thing, but who uses that?
I never even heard.
Where's my point?
Yeah.
You can FaceTime people on Android, but you have to send them a FaceTime link. It's a hassle.
Yeah, that's whack.
Android people be using WhatsApp, Telegram.
All right.
Yeah, if you're international, you can get away with Android, but in the US, like you gotta use an iPhone.
Yeah.
As far as my standard shopping campaign was different 3 priorities for each brand, and I'm still not having a lot of impressions and clicks. How long should I wait before considering changes? So if you're not having any impressions or clicks, check to make sure your feed is working, like your products are not disapproved, no errors on those. If those are all approved and inside the ad groups the products are showing, then slowly be increasing your bids by 25 to 50 cent increments or 15 to 25 cent or 15 to 25% increments every 4 days. And check to make sure your impressions you're showing for the right search terms in each. Thanks for the answer about automation is going to watch that vid. What KPIs data points do you guys personally track on a weekly basis, and how do these metrics influence what you change in your stores?
Really good question.
I would say the main KPIs that you want to track for it is just how much you're spending and how much you're making. That's like at the core. But if you dive deeper, there's stuff like are your reps calling the band checkouts? How many are they closing? Are they answering calls? Are they following up?
I was gonna say the same thing. Like exactly. I was just gonna say you could tell someone's level by the questions they ask. Like that's actually like a high level question. Pretty cool.
I stole your answer from your mouth.
That was exactly what I was gonna say, bro. It's just cost per acquisition, like how much you're spending, how much money is coming in, how much money is coming out. You know, look at your P&L, see if you could cut expense. That's my biggest weakness. Working on it. And just increasing rev, getting more leads, sales, closes. That's biz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When giving a free gift, would you do manual click to add card or automatic add to card? There's a few apps. For my gift, I do it manually. They don't have to select it, but I have like 80% uptake rate on a free gift.
Like they just click the button, right?
They just click it. It's a no-brainer. It's right above the add to cart.
Exactly.
I mean, if I think about it, when I bought my Android, Samsung had a free gift too at the time. You bought a phone, you could get like a deck station, which is like that deck station. You put your phone into it, and then your phone becomes your computer for your monitor. So if you didn't have a computer, you could just have a deck station, put your phone into it. Yeah. So if big companies are doing free gifts, like you got to do the same thing. Even in competitive niches like greenhouses, the only way to compete is by having a unique offer and gift.
Oh man. I'm like battling my physicals right now, guys.
Why are you sick again?
No, my nose is just throbbing.
Gotta go for another run.
Yeah. I agree.
Bro, I was so happy to be back just to hit the gym again.
Wait, what?
Because I was gone for like 4 days. Right after I came back, immediately went to the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a supplier challenge one of these days. I'm gonna go to Lifetime and I'm gonna find one of these brands. I'm gonna make like a list of like 5 suppliers that I find on all these fucking equipments. And then I'm gonna call them up and I'm just gonna close them. And I'm gonna document it.
We have some footage of us talking to suppliers at the expo in New York.
Didn't go so well though.
Honestly, it wasn't really anything in our niche.
Yeah, it was not a good fit.
random things is hard to explain.
Yeah, it's all good.
Someone told me reviews were like the secret to success in the space. So would you say that the sales process is really the secret to it all? Picking up the phones and calling the customers will beat it. It's both, but reviews do help.
Bro, like what's secret?
Everyone starts with 0 reviews, bro.
I just don't even like how people think there's like secrets to success. Like, what's secret, bro? What fucking secret? Like, you think you're just gonna have a review and just gonna like secret your way to $1 million? Like, ain't no fucking secret. You get people coming in, you talk with them, you serve them, you give them what they want, give them a good experience, and you build that volume. Like, what's secret? I wish there was a secret. I would have been known that secret. There's no secret. All these secrets is we tell you guys every Friday. What's secret?
Secret is consistency.
The secret is fucking consistency. Ain't no fucking secret.
I mean, yeah, logically speaking, both of those are important. There's not one that's more important than the other. You should do both. But don't fake it. Like, you got to start from the bottom up. Any conversion rate optimization techniques that you can implement? A lot of things. But you have to see like where the problem is. So if you're spending a lot on ads and it's just not converting, then you probably have a lead generation issue. So you have to optimize your site for more leads. So phone number, quote forms, gifts, offers, and your sales process. But a lot of times with high ticket, you don't have the data enough to prove like what is the problem. So you just got to optimize everything. So yeah, I mean, conversion rate optimization isn't really that high ticket. You just have to see like the best conversion rate optimization is just going to other sites, seeing things that they have that you don't have. And if it's a good fit for your niche, implement the ASAP. Just do that consistently.
My head went into the add to carts. My shit changed when I was in low ticket drop shipping. I had the add to cart and then I had PayPal under, and then my add to cart text size was like fucking small. One like monumental change was bigoting, like making the add to cart button bigger, removing the shop pay and PayPal, and just having like a nice ass orange bubble there with a big text saying add to cart. And then you turn it from not the curve, not the straight one. I made a little curvy on the edge. I was like,
They gave us some curves.
We all love curves.
Say less.
Yo, we're jokes, bro. But yo, hopefully that helps. That's where my mind went to.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your answer. How many days did you say I have to wait before starting to increase those CPC bids? 4 days. Have any of you ever transitioned from dropshipping to semi-private labeling within your niche? If so, what did it require and how did it impact margins, repeat customer rate?
What's semi-private label mean?
It just means white label, just like selling the brand's product of your own brand.
I've thought about that.
About your product. You're not creating a product from scratch. You're just taking the supplier's product, slapping your logo instead of their logo on it.
I've thought about that. I think it could work.
You do it with. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I've never done it, but I think it would work. I mean, as long as you're generating sales for a supplier and they give you the cut, like doesn't matter how the fuck, right? Like,
you better give us better margins, otherwise, like, no point.
Yeah,
I have a brand that I know I can do that with, but I already have 40% margins with them, so I don't know how much more I can get from white labeling their products. If it's time, it might not be worth it.
We have to source them from China.
China.
Yo, these guys probably watch us live. They probably just think we're fucking clowns. That's us, though. You gotta have a little jokes here and there.
Yeah, otherwise it gets boring. Would you guys run TikTok ads to make a quick buck to fund your high ticket storage stable from low skiller? Yeah, this ain't it, bro.
No, I wouldn't run TikTok ads because I think people on TikTok are more brain dead. So if I had extra money, I would just run up like the high long tail keywords on the generic. Like if I had extra money, I would just go on that because there's so much market. The long tail generic keywords. But like, I would just stay on Google and Bing, their search. I tried TikTok organic though, because that's organic. But I wouldn't necessarily need to run ads on TikTok. It's the last thing I'm gonna fucking do. That's my thoughts on it though.
Interesting.
What happened?
No, I just saw Bill. I feel like we were for something. Well, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, I wouldn't run TikTok ads. How are you gonna make a quick buck? What's your plan approach to make a quick buck?
I have no idea.
A quick buck is go to the marketplace, go to your local Facebook marketplace, find things you can buy for cheap, sell for higher.
Yeah.
Some products I did it with. I done it with furniture. Just like some small furniture, like a table, a chair, desk. But you can do it with like couches. Couch flipping is a whole thing. You can make a couple hundred per flip. But you need like a truck or a U-Haul or a trailer or something.
That work.
Do you do Facebook retargeting? Yes. Yes, we do Facebook retargeting. We do it so well that I had people tell me they went to my store and then they went to Instagram and they saw my ad right away.
Damn, that pixel is working.
It's working all right. And you follow them along the internet, just reminding them, come back, come buy this sofa from me.
High ticket e-com is so good, man. It's just still so new, but it's so I don't know. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, like you learn from other industries, like different strategies you can apply to e-com.
It's really interesting.
I got some questions. Where do you hope to be 5 years from now?
I want to be a billionaire. So buy all of the things. That shit was nice, right, Trev? That's a good song. We love that song.
That was a good night.
That's what I want to be. And you know what's crazy, guys, is I actually think it's possible to make a lot of money like these next few years, like insane, because AI is gonna make your capabilities so much better. Like there's so much AI could do where like you might have to use like a 50-man operation back then. Now it's like you just don't. So anything's possible. Like go for the bees.
Replace it all with AI. Yeah, we have in our networking event, like the company that was presenting, they replaced their like 20 people team to 6 with AI. They cut back on like 14 people, made even more profit by implementing AI.
Yeah, it's kind of like OD. What's the T with? Oh my god!
I knew this was.
What is the T, Trevor? What is the T with that, mama?
You have the T. You film me. You can.
Oh shit! I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. I'll tell you guys what happened.
All right, spill the beans.
Well, there's really no beans to spill. every time I felt some type of way, like I just recorded it in action. Like you guys were there with me. I was livid. All right. I'm just like, this is my brother from another mother. Came all the way from Michigan to New York. Is he dancing right now with a female? Oh my God. Like he is. And it just happened once and happened twice. It happened so many times where I was just like, you know what? Like, let me just put this all on social media. Show the whole world. Vent. This is what goes on behind the scenes. You guys think, like we just do high ticket. No. Like this guy left me for a girl. Trevor, what do you have to say to that?
I'm speechless.
I'm joking, guys. It was all fun. It's all jokes and games. But it was good. It was a good night. It was fun. It was really fun.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll happen. My turn too. Like you're gonna fucking do the same shit.
I'm fully focused.
You gotta be focused.
I'm so focused right now
during these times. Once we're on vacation, then you can relax a little. This is the year to make AI your bitch.
Yeah, a lot of you Reddit motherfuckers is gonna be having sex dolls, some crazy shit. Not
that
me
is
though.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's creepy. That's weird.
There was an article 10 years ago that predicted 2025 would be the year
of sex robots.
Yeah. Articles from 2015.
I didn't even know that.
I only know because I showed them on my feed on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter is so interesting.
Everyone Nintendo Switch. You guys are my idols.
That's high praise. That's high praise. Thank you.
Megan Fox movie predicted. It's on Netflix.
Cool.
When's the last time you watched Netflix?
A few nights ago, maybe. What was I watching? Oh, yeah. I was watching Karate Kid. I went to watch Karate Kid. I was looking for Karate Kid on Netflix. Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's time. It's great timing. As always.
Oh, it's one? Oh, nice.
That went by fast.
Yeah, I went pretty fast.
I got another question. Actually, you own the AI space as well? Yes, we are deep in the AI space.
AI ecom, yes.
We are.
Yes.
We're deep in the AI space.
Like DeepSeek.
We would replace everything with AI if we could. Imagine AI could set up your high-ticket dropshipping business up until like launching ads, and all you had to do was run the ads. And then you just have to get better on the other areas AI cannot replace.
Right.
Don't leave, please.
My brother, it's all love. It's all love.
Tune in next week, next Friday, where we will expose and all the crazy things that people are using AI for. Like
that's it.
AI influencers, like AI sex robots, like I don't know, crazy shit.
Shit's about to be crazy.
There's AI to run ads. The agency I work with was pitched by a software company. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, PMax is basically AI based, AI driven. So eventually it'll be so good that hand Google 5K, let it spend. Hopefully it doesn't burn through your budget, giving you no sales.
Crazy. I would flip shit. But I spent 5K and it's like, where'd it go? I don't know. The AI just, I'd be like, oh, hell no.
AI just took the money and just burnt in the money printer. Yeah, I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it this live. Join in next week. Thank you all 50 wonderful people for staying till the end of this video. This live. Wonderful to chat with you guys. And any last words?
Peace, guys. Love.
All right, adios.